It's a Grand Slam savings event at Nielsen. You're guaranteed to hit a savings home run with discounts in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Ram trucks.
Get a 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4, just $199 a month. Or a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $219 a month.
Plus, credit's never a problem. Our banks want to say yes, you're approved. Get Grand Slam savings in the thousands. Everyone's a winner at Nielsen.
Spring sales event.
Welcome to the Nielsen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Morris County Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary. Rainy weather out there today, but hopefully things will start to warm up, and we'll get out there and cover all the spring games, boys and girls lacrosse, which is terrific in Morris County, boys and baseball, softball. So hopefully this rain will help clear the fields and get out there. We're coming to you from inside the beautiful showroom here at Nielsen. Great selection of new and used cars. Please stop by right off Route 10 in East Hanover. We're going to start off tonight's show. Well, still got some winter stuff going on, and we had the state wrestling finals, the individual finals down in Atlantic City, and again, Morris County did a great job. 3 champs again. Joey Oliveri, the freshman from Hanover Park right down the road. Anthony Clark from Del Barton, the sophomore, he wins the second state title, on track to possibly winning 4. And then Patrick Glory, the number 1 wrestler at his weight class in the entire nation, gets his second state title. We were down there for all the action. Let's check it out.
These highlights are being brought to you by Home and Hearth Developers, serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years, specializing in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Visit Home and Hearth on Facebook or call 201-843-2184.
Let's head to Convention Hall in Atlantic City for the state wrestling finals, and in the 220-pound final, it's Larida and Lika of Montville with the escape as he goes up 1-0 over Peter Accardi of Don Bosco Prep. Then it's Accardi with the takedown here to take a 2-1 lead in the second period. We move to the third period, and it's Accardi getting the escape, and he would hold off Lika for the 3-1 decision to capture the state title. In the 106-pound final, it's freshman Joey Oliveri of Hanover Park taking the 2-0 lead over Dean Peterson of St. John Vianney, and he has a 2-1 lead after 1 period. Second period action, and it's Peterson with the switch, and he goes up 3-2 after the reversal, and we go to the third period. Third period it is, and it's Oliveri with the hard-fought takedown here as he would go up 6-3, and that is our final score as the freshman claims the state title for the Hornets. We go to the 113-pound final, and after a scoreless first period, Del Barton sophomore Anthony Clark picks up the flags here for 2 back points versus Samuel Alvarez of St. Joseph, and he has the 2-0 lead. We move to the third period, and it's Clark with the escape as he goes up 3-0 over Alvarez. Now watch Alvarez make it sweaty here with the late takedown to make it 3-2, but Clark would hold on to win 3-2 to win his second straight state title for the Green Wave.
10 times better. Definitely better than the first year. Got to do it side by side with my cousin. It's just amazing.
No takedowns in that match. Was that kind of how you envisioned the match going, or differently? You got on top and you look at that turn. That was big.
I definitely envisioned. I was always planning on the stay low, 'cause you know he's a very low pick kind of guy. So I just had to stay low and keep calm. I was trying to go one side and come the other side for a sweet single, but I wasn't able to get to that shot, so it's whatever.
How about coming back and trying to repeat? Tougher than you thought it would be? About what you expected?
Most people say it's tougher to repeat. I didn't think it was as much because I was fresh and I was very nervous going to almost every single match. Now I'm very aware of this atmosphere, so it's not as nerve-wracking. A little nervous now. I'm the top guy that they want to take me out, but it's what I just keep working and you won't be taken out.
I know you do a lot in the off season as it is. Anything from this year you'll take that maybe you want to try and improve on? You want to try to improve all areas, but something you definitely want to try and improve on?
Definitely, like we said, there's no shots, so definitely neutral. Try to get more takedowns. Try to dominate opponents instead of winning by 1 point.
Let's head to the 126-pound final, where Patrick Glory of Del Barton was looking to win his second title, and he gets the first period takedown as he goes up 2-0 over Joe Heilman of South Plainfield. Glory then goes up 5-0 here with the 2 as we head to the final period with Glory holding the 5-point lead. And Glory gets the takedown here as he would post a 7-0 decision to get that second state title and maintain his status as the #1 wrestler in the nation at his weight class as Morris County brings home 3 gold medals once again.
Obviously the first time was a little bit more emotional, getting that, breaking through that wall. But, it's just, it's really amazing. I've wanted to be a state champ my whole life, multiple times state champ, many times you can win it. So, just to be a 2-time state champ is just really amazing, and really blessed to be able to compete with these guys and be on the stage.
Wrestler quality kid out there. You got in on it a couple times there and looked like he was maybe going to get pushed through and get that takedown. Talk about some of those scrambles and funking out of those attempts there.
Yeah, I love scrambling. I don't know if you've watched any of my matches, you'll see sometimes I just kind of like kids on my legs, to see what happens. But it's a lot of fun. Go out there, have some fun with it. See what happens.
Just trying to make it a little more interesting.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of my offense is off a guy's shot. So if the guy gets in, work your way out of it and score.
Tougher the second time around? Obviously people knew of you beforehand. Before you won your first, you were in the finals 2 times before that. So tougher to repeat and get that mindset?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's tougher. I think it was a little bit tougher mentally for me last year, just because, all the adversity I had to go through. Losing 2 times, it's tough to get through mentally. You think a lot of what ifs, what if this happened, what if this happened. So this year was just about, finishing it off and, and try to enjoy it as much as you can before college, because it just went by like this. It's over with. I couldn't even, it feels like just yesterday we just started. So.
Yeah, speaking of college, going on to Princeton, Coach Ayers, local guy, Sussex County guy, Newton guy, doing some good things with that program. Talk about him and what you liked about what they're doing. Yeah, they're
actually at the IWH Championships right now. I think they have a couple guys in the finals. It's a great program. I'm blessed to be able to be a part of it next year, and I'm just going to go there. Coach Ayers, Coach Dubuque, Coach Gray. They're all great. I'm just looking forward to get to train and win a national championship.
All right, congratulations. That's 2 years in a row, Morris County with 3 champs. Nicky Ramo was unable to defend his title, but he ended up coming in 3rd. He beat a very good Jake Rotunda from Pope John. Later on the show, we're going to look at all the guys that medaled in the consolation round, and we'll have those highlights later. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll look at that great run Chatham boys basketball had right after this.
It's a Grand Slam savings event at Nielsen. You're guaranteed to hit a savings home run with discounts in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Ram trucks.
Get a 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4, just $199 a month. Or a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $219 a month.
Plus, credit's never a problem. Our banks want to say yes, you're approved. Get Grand Slam savings in the thousands. Everyone's a winner at Nielsen.
Spring sales event.
Home and Hearth Developers is located in Paramus, New Jersey, and has been serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years. Home and Hearth can help you from concept to completion and specializes in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Family owned and operated, we never use subcontractors and are fully licensed and insured. Please like us on Facebook and let Home and Hearth Developers manage your next home project.
Welcome back to the Nielsen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Morris County Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary, as we come to you from the beautiful showroom here right off Route 10 here in East Hanover. Well, Chatham boys basketball, the story of the winter for boys basketball. They won another Morris County title, and then they went, and after 3 straight years of heartbreak, they won a section title, North 2 Group 3. They were able to beat Irvington. On the way to that title, they knocked off Governor Livingston, Jack Rooney with the buzzer beater. They beat Snyder, and just a great job by them. They got to the state finals. They ran into a very good Nottingham team, but they gave a great account of themselves and Morris County basketball. Let's check out the highlights.
These highlights are being brought to you by Home and Hearth Developers, serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years, specializing in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Visit Home and Hearth on Facebook or call 201-843-2184.
Let's go to the rack on the campus of Rutgers University for the Group 3 final. And North Jersey champ Chatham takes the 3-0 lead over Central champ Nottingham as Jack Rooney gets it to Mac Bradle for the 3. Nottingham cuts it to 5-4 before Mac Bradle attacks the basket with the nifty move, and it's 7-4 Cougars. Nottingham knots it at 9 here. Watch the North Stars keep possession, and they kick it to Cliff Joseph, who steps into the 3, and we are tied. The North Stars go up by 1 here. Off the steal, it's Castro Montina to Richie Jones, who buries a 3, and Nottingham has the 12-11 advantage. Then with 35 seconds left in the quarter, watch Deontay West with the steal. On the run out, it's Cliff Joseph with the lay-in to make it 14-11 Nottingham. So watch Mac Bradle with the terrific move again to the basket, and Chatham trails by 14-13 after one quarter. We'll move to second quarter action and watch the great passing here by Nottingham as Darryl Johnson dumps it to Castro Montina, who gives it up to the big man Kujani Johnson, and it's 16-13 North Stars. Then off the nice inbounds play, it's Kujani Johnson with the bucket, and Nottingham has a 5-point lead, 20-15 with 4:14 to go in the half. Nottingham would build a 9-point lead at the half. Watch Richie Jones lead the break, and he finds Cliff Joseph, who knocks down the catch-and-shoot three, and it's 27-18 at the half. Third quarter we go, and it's Mac Bradle with the pull-up jumper for Chatham, and it's a 7-point game, 27-20, Nottingham. Chatham does it on defense here. It's Bradle with the steal. He gets it up to Jack Rooney, who calmly works the ball back to Bradle for the three, and Chatham trails 31-25. The Cougars make it a 3-point game here off the inbounds pass from Ryan Doherty. Jack Rooney knocks down the three from the wing, and Chatham's only down by 3, 33-30, with 3:16 to go. And then it's Mac Bradle with a nice crossover, and he pops the jumper, and we have a 1-point game with Nottingham holding the 33-32 lead. But Nottingham takes a 37-32 lead on the terrific alley-oop from Cliff Joseph to Darryl Johnson as we head to the fourth quarter. Nice play there. Fourth quarter we go, and it's Darryl Johnson with the hoop and the harm to give Nottingham a 42-34 lead. Then watch Castro Montina off the inbounds take it all the way to push Nottingham's lead to 53-41 with 2:11 left in the game. Ryan Doherty of Chatham will hit the three here, but the Cougars' tremendous run this season comes to an end with a tough 60-53 loss to Nottingham here at Rutgers. All right, I said it all year. There's no better backcourt than Jack Rooney and Mac Bradle. Throw in Chris Conlon, Dan Baker, Andrew Bergman, Ryan Doherty. Todd Irvin just does a great job with that program, and the seniors did a lot to put Chatham basketball on the map for Morris County. When we come back, we're going to find out how Chatham got to that state final in the Group 3 state semifinals right after these messages here on the Nielsen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Morris County Sports Beat.
It's a Grand Slam savings event at Nielsen. You're guaranteed to hit a savings home run with discounts in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Ram trucks.
Get a 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4, just $199 a month. Or a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $219 a month.
Plus, credit's never a problem. Our banks want to say yes, you're approved. Get Grand Slam savings in the thousands. Everyone's a winner at Nielsen.
Spring sales event.
Home and Hearth Developers is located in Paramus, New Jersey, and has been serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years. Home and Hearth can help you from concept to completion and specializes in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Family owned and operated, we never use subcontractors and are fully licensed and insured. Please like us on Facebook and let Home and Hearth Developers manage your next home project.
Welcome back to the Nielsen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Morris County Sports Band. A little oldies going on in the background for you old folks there like myself, like those oldies music. Well, we saw Chatham lose a tough game in the state finals in Group 3. Well, in the Group 3 semifinals, they took on a Demarest team that had pulled off some upsets in North Jersey Group 1, Section 1. And they got together, and after the snow, the game got postponed. But they got the game in, and Chatham had a big win. Let's check it out.
These highlights are being brought to you by Home and Hearth Developers, serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years, specializing in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Visit Home and Hearth on Facebook or call 201-843-2184.
Let's head to East Orange for the Group 3 state semifinals, and North 1 champion Demarest takes the 3-0 lead over North 2 champion Chatham on this three from Joe Rotundi. Watch Chatham work around the zone, and it's Ryan Doherty starting his big first half with the three for the Cougars, and we're tied at 3 here in the first quarter. Then it's Zach Stimmel with the skip pass to Austin Alberti, who nails the three, and the Norsemen have a 6-3 lead over the Cougars. Chatham comes right back and ties it up. It's Mac Bradle to Jack Rooney for the three, and it's knotted up at 6 with just over 6 minutes to go here in the quarter. Then off the run out, it's Jack Rooney to Mac Bradle for the three, and he's fouled for the 4-point play, and Chatham has a 17-11 lead through 1 quarter of play. Early in the second quarter, it's Demarest working the boards after the steal and the miss. It's Joe Rotundi to Endrick Kalichi for the stick back, and Chatham lead is now just 2, 17-15. All right, time is winding down in the quarter, and it's Connor Scaglione of Demarest with the block, and then he sticks the putback to beat the buzzer, and the Norsemen are down by 2, 19-17 at the half. We go to third quarter action, and Demarest takes the lead here off the good passing. It's Joe Rotundi to Jake Runyon, who feeds Connor Scaglione for the finish, and it's 2019. Then it's Jack Rooney of Chatham taking it all the way, and he's fouled, and Chatham has a 23-22 lead with 3 minutes left in the period. Chatham takes a 4-point lead after 3 quarters. Ryan Doherty gets the board, finds space, and he hits the little wide-open jumper, and Chatham's up 26-22 as we go to the fourth. Chatham extends his lead here in the fourth as Andrew Bergman powering up for 2, and it's 33-24 with 4:20 left in the game. And Chatham was fantastic from the free throw line as Jack Rooney knocks down on his freebie here, and the Cougars punch their ticket to the Group 3 final with a tough 45-34 victory, and they will play Central Champ Nottingham in the state final Sunday at the Rack at Rutgers. All right, great year for Morris County basketball. Not just Chatham, other teams playing well. Later on, we're gonna talk about Jefferson basketball, what they did get into a section final. Del Barton, a bounce back year, getting to the county finals. Just a terrific year for hoops, and it was a lot of fun to cover. We'll have more here on the Morris County Sports Beat right after these messages.
It's a Grand Slam savings event at Nielsen. You're guaranteed to hit a savings home run with discounts in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Ram trucks.
Get a 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4, just $199 a month. Or a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $219 a month.
Plus, credit's never a problem. Our banks want to say yes, you're approved. Get Grand Slam savings in the thousands. Everyone's a winner at Nielsen.
Spring sales event.
Home and Hearth Developers is located in Paramus, New Jersey, and has been serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years. Home and Hearth can help you from concept to completion and specializes in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Family owned and operated, we never use subcontractors and are fully licensed and insured. Please like us on Facebook and let Home and Hearth Developers manage your next home project.
Welcome back to the Nielsen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Morris County Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary, as we come to you from the beautiful showroom. Rainy day, so we're not out in the parking lot, but this is nice here. Come check out their great selection. They have a great sales staff here, finance department. They'll work out a plan to get you into that car or truck of your dreams. And then when you need a service, right across the street, they have their terrific service department. Well, at the top of the show, we saw the Morris County wrestlers and what they did in the finals of the individual wrestling tournament in Atlantic City. Now we have a story on all the wrestlers that wrestled in the consolation rounds.
These highlights are being brought to you by Home and Hearth Developers, serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years, specializing in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Visit Home and Hearth on Facebook or call 201-843-2184.
We go to Convention Hall in Atlantic City for the consolation medal rounds, and it's Nico Nardone of Del Barton with the 2 back points here to take a 2-0 lead over Nick Cahill of Bergen Catholic in the 106-pound third-place match. The match goes to overtime tied at 5, and it's Nardone with the 4-point move here as he would post a 9-5 decision to place third in the state. In the 113-pound third-place match, it's Eddie Ventresco, Pope John getting the flags en route to a 10-7 decision over Dante Menino of Gateway as he would place third in the state.
Feels great. Last year, I could have finished tournament. Took 6th last year, didn't wrestle the last day. So it feels good taking 3rd this year, making it.
In the 113-pound 5th-place match, Kyle Kaiser of Paramus gets the reversal here as he goes up 4-0 over Brandon LaRue of High Point in the second period. Kaiser would pick up the back points here as he would go on to decision LaRue 7-0 as LaRue would place 6th in the state.
It was a pretty good weekend. I started off 2-0 on Friday. I lost my first one on Saturday, but came back and got into the medal rounds, which is where I wanted to be.
And what could have been a state final in the third place consolation match at 132, it's Jake Rotunda of Pope John here with the second period escape to take a 1-0 lead over Nick Ramo of Hanover Park. We go to the third period, and it's Ramo with the switch as he goes up 2-1 over Rotunda. Later in the period, Rotunda gets out for the escape, and this match is tied at 2 apiece. Oh boy. All right, late in the period, off the scramble, it's Ramo with the late takedown as he would post the 4-2 decision as he places third overall, and Rotunda takes home the fourth place medal. Great match.
I was definitely a little satisfied with it. Not exactly what I wanted. Top bracket was a little stacked. 2 nationally ranked kids. Lucas Cervano probably should be nationally ranked. I mean, the top half was tough. I mean, quarterfinals match was, I wanted to come out on top there, hopefully get to the semis, face Ramo, and hopefully beat him there, but he dropped down. I had him. I got a shot at him. I didn't come out on top, so, I mean.
We go to the 138-pound third place match, and it's Jojo Aragona of Pope John with the takedown against Cody Harrison of Phillipsburg as he goes up 2-0 here in the first period. Then watch Aragona with the takedown and the back points in the second period as he builds a 7-0 lead over Harrison. Aragona gets another takedown here to post a 9-1 major decision to place third overall. Dan Fongara of Booton placed fifth in the weight class from area wrestlers.
It was all right. It was fun. You know, came out, finished my season on a win, so left out on a good note.
In the seventh place match at 138 pounds, it's Alec Bauchin of Princeton with the takedown as he will go up 2-0 over Shane Kobus of High Point. And Kobus takes home a 7th place medal as he gets the takedown here to post a 7-5 decision.
Here with High Point senior Shane Kobus. Shane, a little bit of family pride for you this weekend. You got that first state medal, something unfortunately Jared wasn't able to do in his great career, but I'm sure it's a great sense of pride for you to come down here and do that.
Yeah, my dad and Jared, they've been telling me that we had to get at least one state medal, and they're both really happy for me, and I'm more than happy to be able to take 7th.
In the 7th place match at 145 pounds, it's Jeff Johnson of Middlesex Dunellen with the escape with 30 seconds left in the third period as his match with Wyatt McCarthy of Newton is tied at 1 apiece. But McCarthy gets the takedown here and the back points to post a 6-1 decision and place 7th in the state.
He chipped with me. I was in on a shot, and I don't know. I just kind of bridged out of it. I don't really know what I did, but I knew it was the last match, and I had to try something, so I guess I just went for it.
In the 170-pound 5th place match, it's Marco Gacha of West Morris with the first period takedown as he goes up 2-0 over Shane Reitzma of Howe. Gacha goes up 4-1 here in the second period as he fights for the takedown to take the 3-point lead. Gacha will go on to post a 5-3 victory as he would place 5th in the state. In the 182-pound 5th place match, Santino Marina of Paulsboro scores the takedown here versus Zach Mafaro of Kittatinny as he would top Mafaro 7-0. Reese Muldoon of Pope John placed 7th overall and picked up his 100th career win for the Lions. Let's go to the 3rd place match at 195 pounds, and it's Robbie Gannat of Sparta taking the 2-0 lead over Brian Martin of Williamstown. Martin ties it up here in the second period with the escape, and we are knotted at 2. Then watch Gannat power Martin over for the takedown to go up 4-2. Gannat would push his lead to 5-2 here with the escape here in the third period. Martin starts to make a comeback here, and with the shot and the points, and after the Gannat escape, Gannat's only holding a 2-point lead, 6-4, with 30 seconds to go. And Martin caps the comeback here with the takedown of the back points to pull out the 8-6 decision as Gannat caps his career with a 4th place finish as Jake Brown of Pope John would place 6th after getting injured at the same weight class.
Sparta senior Robbie Gannat. Robbie, what a year for you. Second Hunter Warren Sussex champ in school history. You set the all-time wins record. Now you got that state medal, first one since Matt Stoppe. Just a great year for you.
Yeah, it was a great year. It's really reflecting on how much work I put in at Sparta the past 4 years and how much effort and just really care my coaches have put into the program.
All right, great job by the guys in both Morris and Sussex County bringing home some hardware. The area was well represented. We'll have more here on the Morris County Sports Beat right after these messages here on MugsMedia.com.
It's a Grand Slam savings event at Nielsen. You're guaranteed to hit a savings home run with discounts in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Ram trucks.
Get a 2018 Ram 1500 Quad Cab 4x4, just $199 a month. Or a 2019 Jeep Cherokee Limited 4x4, just $219 a month.
Plus, credit's never a problem. Our banks want to say yes. You're approved. Get Grand Slam savings in the thousands. Everyone's a winner at Nielsen.
Spring sales event.
Home and Hearth Developers is located in Paramus, New Jersey, and has been serving Sussex, Morris, Passaic, and Bergen counties for over 25 years. Home and Hearth can help you from concept to completion and specializes in additions, decks, roofing, and siding. Family owned and operated, we never use subcontractors and are fully licensed and insured. Please like us on Facebook and let Home and Hearth Developers manage your next home project.
Welcome back to the Morris County Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary, coming to you all episode long from inside the beautiful showroom. It's now time for Orthopedic Institute New Jersey Live Well Tip of the Week.
Hi, I'm Rehan Shamim. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. I work with athletes of all ages, from children and adolescents through high school and college, and even to the weekend warrior population. These are people who like to stay active, they like to engage in sports, they like to do exercise, they might like the aspect of staying in good shape. They might like the team and camaraderie aspect of it.
My name is Lara Carlson. We are at Central Park of Morris, and there's kickball going on tonight. So I work for the organization Jersey Club Sports, and we run a league. It's almost every night a week there's a different league going on, and tonight it's kickball and sand volleyball. So some people do come and warm up and they take it seriously, but then there are others who don't, and we see some really serious injuries. So you know, it would be nice to see more people come and warm up. Some people show up literally at 6:30 when the game starts, and they leave as soon as it ends. There's no warm up or cool down. And you know, I'm an athlete myself. I played sports in college, and I know the importance of warming up and cooling down. And sometimes people get hurt because of it.
Because they're not dedicating their full time to keeping their muscles strengthened and stretched and appropriately worked out, when they do put in 100% effort on those weekend sporting activities, it might be a sudden change from what their muscles are normally used to. If you're a weekend warrior, you like to go out on the weekends, softball, kickball, volleyball, whatever it may be, you just have to keep in mind what are the specific demands of your sport and what can you do to prevent injuries in those sports.
You'd be surprised because you think like, okay, this is fun, it's co-ed sports, but someone tore their Achilles on the first day of one of the opening kickball seasons. He was out for the rest of the season. I've seen like really serious injuries, people sand volleyball, spraining their ankles, just coming down, you know, people have torn their ACLs.
For many athletes, athletic trainers are very important in helping us take care of the athletes in terms of both injury prevention and treatment. For high school athletes, most high schools do have athletic training staff, and the athletes will have access to them as they need on a daily basis. As you get into the higher levels of sport, including college and professional, that access becomes even more intense. Unfortunately, for the weekend warriors, they don't necessarily have this kind of access. When they get injured, they don't know where to go. They don't have a point person that they can talk to about how serious is this kind of thing and what do I need to do, who do I need to see, what further treatment should I be getting, and that's why we're here. Our job is to make sure that anybody who comes in will get that kind of evaluation and has that access.
I think a partnership with the Orthopedic Institute would be phenomenal for this organization. Jersey Club Sports is huge, and there are so many different members. And again, there's some people who have never played sports in their entire life, and they're doing this purely because it's social and it's fun. But I think everyone from, you know, the athlete to the non-athlete they need to know properly, you know, how to warm up or what they should do when they have an injury, and likewise for the staff.
As sports medicine physicians, we love sports and we love athletes. We love being part of a team, and we take that team approach towards taking care of our athletes. That involves treatment with us, our physician's assistants, our physical therapists, our athletic trainers. All of us work together to make sure our athletes stay out on the field. We like to keep our athletes healthy, and a good injury prevention program can do that. If things don't go as planned and something happens, we do our best to make them get back to the sports that they love as quickly as possible.
All right, the folks over there at the Orthopedic Institute, New Jersey. Now that the weather's getting better, you weekend warriors out there playing some tennis and golf, you might not be in the best shape you thought you were in. I can attest to that, folks, believe me. So if you twist that back or get a knee injury, the place to go is the Orthopedic Institute, New Jersey. Locations throughout Northwest New Jersey. Check them out on the web. They do everything from diagnosis to treatment to surgery to rehab. It's the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey. Well, that's going to wrap up this edition of the Morris County Sports Beat. Again, folks, check out Muggs Media on all our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Find out what's going on with us. We can help you out with corporate videos, commercial videos. We can do college recruiting videos. You can go to our website, muggsmedia.com, check out the samples, and you can give us a call if you want, 973-729-9234, or send us an email at info@muggsmedia.com. And we're always looking for advertisers here in Morris County to join the great advertisers we have, Lakeland Bank and Nielsen Dodge here. So if you want to advertise, if you want to sponsor a certain school, say you're a big Roxbury fan or a Randolph fan, we can work out something for you, folks. So send us an email at info@muggsmedia.com. And please check out social media here at Nielsen Dodge. Always something going on. And we want to thank Eric Nielsen and Bill Snoffer for all they do. They're a community dealership, folks. You know what that means? They're involved in the community. They're not just trying to peddle cars to you. They give back, and they give back a lot. So please come down, check them out, and hope you enjoyed the show. Our next show, we're going to look at, we talked about how great basketball and wrestling was in Morris County. On our next Morris County show, we're going to have all the highlights of the ice hockey state finals. So, folks, hope you enjoyed the show. I'm your host, Dan Cleary. We'll see you again soon on muggsmedia.com.